everybody, just doing a little bit of a work in progress for the Musty Wargamers Oldhammer Challenge, and a little shout out that we will be having a show tonight, same time as usual, 8 Mountain, 9 Central. And so tonight we'll also, Rusty and I will have a special guest, Bill Bouchon, who will be there from Langsneck? Yeah. And basically, our topics tonight will be eating and drinking at the gaming table and the whole etiquette or preferences or what have you. I will let Bill introduce that one. And then as well, we'll be doing a bit of a discussion on gaming infatuations, how we all can kind of get into new things or have even things that we've been into a long time kind of consume our hobbying, and things that sort of excite us and take precedence over other things, cause our lead piles to build. And we're just going to be talking about that, current gaming infatuations among the guests, or the Bill and Rusty and myself, and also with the folks that join us in the chat, and just the whole phenomena. And so, yeah, looking forward to see you guys there if you were able to make it live. Now, I actually have here the Chaos Hounds, which I've got a good bit of progress on. I was starting to get a little concerned that November's disappearing, and even though I had all these ready to go prior to November, the month is slipping away. So I tried to put a good amount of time in for these Chaos Hounds. I still have to do the details like their eyes and their teeth and things, and I'm going to work on the bases a little bit more. But honestly, I am pleased with the way they're coming out. I wasn't really that excited initially to paint these up. And I think that might be one of the reasons. Like, I've done a lot for my Beastmen army already, and I've never gotten to these yet. They weren't really the ones, as much as I wanted to feel them for the benefit of using them, I really just wasn't really necessarily looking forward to them. And I think part of the reason was I was envisioning in my head just kind of a typical Beastmen paint scheme that I've been doing, and that is a lot of my Beastmen, they don't look overly demonic. They look more kind of like warped animals, in the woods, like that have been transformed by chaos, but something kind of like in the way a werewolf would, or something where they're kind of still bestial brown or various shades of reds and browns, and something very earthy looking to represent sort of animals that, rather than demons that came through the warp, animals like in the old world that were then mutated from those animals to be disfigured beast men, or men that were transformed into these animals, but still like earthy kind of looking. What I realized, and I realized it even more so later, I'll show another one of these that shows the example better, but what I realized is to get excited about these, I needed to twist these up a bit, and I wanted to make these look more demonic and just more evil looking, to just add some variety in my army and the way the painting schemes look and things. I know it's nice to have a consistent look across the army, but I think it's okay to have different kinds of paint jobs and things, and so I didn't do these just sort of the reddy brown or the brown. I have done some of my Beastmen kind of like a grayish, goatish kind of look, and these would be closer to that, but these are still definitely darker. Now I'm just going to move one of these here and show, if you look at this guy here, and you look at its face, it's not actually like very animal-like. It's more skull, death, demon looking, transformation. And so that's where I think this sort of darker look, I think kind of for me paid off a bit, to kind of get excited just to do something different. And so I did do a little bit of wet blending to kind of brighten up some of the dark grays on the more skin-like areas and on the skull. And so I am pleased with how these guys are coming out. I'm going to do the eyes sort of an orange look, so they're going to be kind of like bright. And then the teeth I'll probably do, I'm thinking like a whitish bone, like a skull bone versus a traditional bone color, or like just a very whitish kind of, whitish gray kind of type tooth, rather than a very earthy, warm kind of look. to the bones. So that's kind of where I'm at with my Musty Wargamer challenge. I think I'll probably do the giant next after these guys, and I am hoping to work on the giant next week. Maybe I'll even get started with him this weekend. That might be a possibility. And I'm hoping to kind of finish something each week, like either a unit or a large model. That's kind of with my schedule what I'm kind of hoping for. This isn't part of the Musty Wargamers challenge. I'm not sure if I showed this or not, to be honest. I don't remember. But this was from before I was doing the challenge. I started on Captain Marvel from the Marvel game. And so this is just the base colors painted in, although I'm quite pleased, with how they look, the blue that I chose and just how it's coming along. And so yeah, now I have to start doing some highlighting and work on the base and stuff. But I probably won't touch this until I'm done with the challenge. And so, but yeah, that'll be the last Marvel piece from the core set. And so I'm happy to get that done and could maybe try out the rules. Okay, I hope everybody's week's going well, and hope you can join us live. If not, the show will be uploaded so you can see it later. And take care, everybody.